get things started on a great note. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Wisconsin Badgers. Reese Davis, Nick Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you get to Madison, Wisconsin, you know you're someplace special when you walk into Camp Randall Stadium. This is one of the largest and oldest stadiums in the country, opening in 1917. The students make it special. Every time there's a cool moment in the third and fourth quarter, Camp Randall continues to prove one of the best home field advantages in the Big Ten. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So the Wisconsin Badgers kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Williams. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4... Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Smith. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Running inside, it's Howard. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. Maybe some room here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Terrapins are rolling down the field.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense swarming on. Loose ball, it'll be a turnover.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game, and for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the page. I know that was his first carry of the year. He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario, but you got to be able to wash that and flush it out. You got to be able to play the next play.
Joseph. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. The transfer has it his first carry. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Third and 6 yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Joseph from the gun on third down. Unleashes one. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Palmer. Runs through a tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing Joseph. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
And the Badgers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Joseph. Here's the pressure. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
The Badgers looking to convert on fourth down. Maryland uses its second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to put some leg in this one, a 52-yard attempt, and just the right finesse to get it in from the right. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up?" And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The run inside. It's Williams. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Looking long. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They booted away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Howard. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked down by the crossbar.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing Joseph. Gets it to him on the screen. That midfield, he's got room. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Joseph. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on 3rd down, trying to get the ball to their running back on the perimeter, but nice job tackling in the open field by the defense to now set up 4th down.
And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Running inside, it's Williams. Got enough for the first. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He is in! Touchdown, Maryland!
My goodness, you're backed up, just trying to give yourself some space on offense. Forget that. I'm taking this thing 98 yards to the house. You know what's nice? To almost break the 100-yard rushing mark in one play.
He'll try to tack on one more. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Throwing Joseph. Stepping to the right. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Kearney. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's
trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
It'll be 3rd and long. Again, it's Joseph. Looking to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to pass, it's Washington. Looking to scramble. He turns it loose to the left. Upstairs, he's got it. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get things going with the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Cardinals, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, social media certainly does, inside the American Conference.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before. He gets it out to the 40-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum. Turning it on! Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Here's a little room there. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for a crease. It's Dupree. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Joseph. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quick handoff. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Wants to adjust the pattern. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Joseph. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
How about this goal-to-go defense? Great job first down, meeting the physical challenge. Nowhere to go. 2nd down, ready for the pass. This defense really bowing their neck on an important part of the field.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. You want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. so important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. The run inside. It's Williams. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Joseph on the play action. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll try the right side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Honestly, it just looks like the defense has better players on the field, and that's really demonstrated itself throughout the course of the game. They've got more speed. They've been able to shut this offense down in every possible way, and even on that last one, not letting them get out of bounds. You got to be impressed with what you've seen by.
He's going to fire deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
And the Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give, and tick, 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 tick. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The Terrapins will call on their punt team. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Looking for room, it's Dupree. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The Badgers send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And it'll be down right there.
Dude, how about that? Boom. I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Howard. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tied ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Right back to the well. Bounced off his feet. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
On the direct snap, it's Williams. Makes it past the marker. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. There's some room. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop. Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick. And the
first down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking for space, it's Dalton. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll